when Captain America throws his mighty shield. All those who chose to oppose his shield got killed. If he's led to a fight and the duel is due, then the red and the white and the blue come through when Captain America throws his mighty shield.
At ease, soldier. Blue Goblin here with my latest comic book review blog, and hope you liked the intro. So you pretty much know what I'm going to review in this blog. But let's get started. I got 7 books that I want to cover, and let's see how you like them. First, we're going to start with Ultimatum, Spider-Man Requiem #1. Don't let the big gray word on the top fool you. With the exception of the first couple pages and the last couple pages, this about has nothing to do with Ultimatum. It kind of feels like a lost episode of Ultimate Spider-Man for me, and it's really nicely done. Mark Bagley returns for this one story, and I'm ecstatic. The original artist for Ultimate Spider-Man comes back, and it's a great story. It's Spider-Man helping Tony Stark fight Hydra after Tony Stark gets interviewed by Mary Jane. It's just awesome. It's simply awesome, and it's miles ahead of Ultimate Spider-Man 133. This is how I remember Ultimate Spider-Man. And I think if you're a true fan of Ultimate Spider-Man, I think you'll pick this up. It's very nicely done, and I'm praying that Part 2 is just as good as that one was. Next up, Battle of the Brains in Mighty Avengers 26. Yeah, 26. Hank Pym, Reed Richards. It's all up here. It's all in the mind, and man, is this book good. Dan Slott, giving you props. It's good. I loved it. I mean, this is probably the Avengers book to have, other than, this and probably Avengers: The Initiative. Dark Avengers is good. New Avengers is but this is a good Avengers book to have for your collection. That is, if you're a really die-hard Avengers fan. This is great. This is an Avengers series I've stuck with since issue 1, and I'm so glad I did. It's great. Some of Dan Slott's best work so far. Next up, Dark Reign Fantastic Four #4 of 5. I was speaking with Ken Jackson, the guy who runs Arkham Comics. When I bought this, he took a peek at it, and he was like, "Oh, damn!" And he asked me, "What is the one thing that you can do that really pisses off Sue Storm?" And immediately I went, "You fuck with her kids." And what does Norman Osborn do? He fucks with her kids. Great stuff. Jonathan Hickman. This is a great story for Fantastic Four fans. He does a great job writing this, and thank God he's going to be taking over the regular series after Mark Millar is done with it. And this was a great story, and that's a great cover. I mean, I love me some Green Goblin. I just can't wait for issue 5. The conclusion, I think, is going to kick ass. And speaking of kick ass, hell yeah, Cable #15. This is chapter 6 of the Messiah War. Now, Cable 14 was bad. False advertisement from the get-go. But this was good. I don't really know what to say. I mean, in the middle of the book with Apocalypse, there was a holy shit moment. And poor Deadpool, he just can't get a break. No pun intended. Sorry, Wade. I'm so sorry. But this was interesting. This was nice, and I loved this book. This was much better than issue 14 was. This is a must-have for Cable fans, for X-Men fans. If you've been following the Messiah War, you're going to be getting a treat with this. Next up, Dark Reign Hawkeye #3 of 5. Wow. What is wrong with Bullseye or Hawkeye or whoever he is now? What's wrong with him? He's losing his fucking mind. And we're just sitting back and watching it happen. And isn't it great? I mean, Andy Diggle's writing this. This is good. The ending just made me just go, holy shit. Really? Insane mind fucks from page to page. Don't really know how to describe it other than kick ass. It's good. It's a good series. That and Dark Reign Electra are 2 Dark Reign series that you should be buying. Next up, X-Men Origins Gambit #1. Well, it's actually, yeah, it's a one-shot. It's the X-Men Origins Gambit one-shot. This is good. I mean, for those of you who already know what the origin of Gambit is, and you might not want this book, but I know what the origin of Gambit is, and I still picked it up anyway. I mean, it's great, and we see, we're once again reminded of how Gambit came into being, how Gambit came into the X-Men universe when he, first met Storm. We also are reminded of his involvement in the Mutant Massacre. Although it's not, it's just there. It's a fresh reminder for anybody who already knows or who might have forgotten Gambit's origin. But it's a great pickup for anybody who still doesn't know Gambit's origin. If you're a new fan of Gambit, or if you're a longtime fan of Gambit, I think you'll enjoy this book. This was actually very interesting, and I loved it, and I'm glad I picked it up. Now, to close this book out, it's the one everybody's been waiting for. Captain America, number 600. A whole bunch of people worked on this book. Now, people have been telling me all about this, saying, "Oh, it's bullshit, Steve Rogers coming back." No, he likes the idea of Steve Rogers coming back. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I like it. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I like it. Guess what? I don't mind it at all. This was good storytelling by Ed Brubaker. I could have lived without the reprint of the classic Captain America comics book, but I love the cover retrospective. I love the stories, where possibly might be getting Steve Rogers back. Duh, we're going to get him back with Captain America Reborn. But this was a good book. I thoroughly enjoyed reading it. However, was it worth $4.99? Maybe not. If it was $3.99, hell yeah, I'd pick it up. But $5, bit much and a bit big, bit oversized. But it's an issue. It's issue 600. It's Captain America. What else are you going to expect? It's Marvel. They're gonna try and squeeze every dime they can out of us, out of our wallets and out of our pockets, to make sure we get the books that they think we want. But this, honestly, despite all the criticism and or the praise it's been getting, I'm actually going to praise it. It was a good read. Don't know what the future is for Bucky Cap, although I don't know. Maybe Bucky will keep his Captain America persona once Steve Rogers supposedly comes back. I really don't know what to say about this book yet until I start reading Captain America Reborn. But all in all, this was a good read, but just too pricey and a little too big. But it's Marvel. They do shit like this quite often. And what else can I say without spoiling it and saying that this was a good book? I liked it. Then again, maybe I'm sounding a little biased because I'm a Captain America fan. Who knows? Well, that's it for this blog. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And please give me 5 stars. I'll greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. So, until next time, everybody, I'll see you later.